Hello, everybody. Welcome to Diego Knows. I'm Diego, and today we're going to talk about what else? Sex and the City, of course. We're going to talk about some Sex and the City again. Damn it, man. This show just goes on forever. It does not end. All right, but it's a good show. It's a good show. It's entertaining. I like it. My name is Diego. I've watched every single episode of Sex and the City, and I watched that piece of shit show and Just Like Crap. And I already reviewed that. If you want to watch it, it's on this channel. But what I decided I wanted to do was I wanted to go back and watch the old episodes. I want to watch the original show from the late 90s, early 2000s, and just, relive my past a little bit and, just try to see what life was like back then. This is all so far, I'm still before September 11th, okay? So the world was just a different place back then. America was just a different place back then. And, I remember how I was back then, how I was young. I loved the show a lot, but the only problem I had with it was the way they treat the guys. I didn't like the way the straight men were being portrayed on the show because they weren't really straight men. Okay, I don't know what the hell that was. That was an idea of what a straight guy was. The show was written by gay guys, feminists, and lesbians. So the straight guy we weren't accurately portrayed on the show, which I understand because I was not the target audience. The show was written for women and gay guys. Okay, it wasn't written for me. Okay, but pretty much every pretty girl I knew, and well, actually every girl I knew at the time, at that time in my life, was watching this show and was talking about this show. And this was like the thing that all the girls I knew were watching. They were all talking about it. So I decided I'd give it a shot, and I ended up liking it. Who knew? I ended up liking the show. The only problem I had was the way they were treating the guys on the show. I didn't like that at all. So that's why I did this show. Okay, this is my straight man's point of view. I'm going to be completely honest. Okay, I'm going to break this down. Okay, from an honest straight guy's point of view about the stuff that I agree with, the stuff I don't agree with. Like I said, they didn't protect the guys very well, but every once in a while they got it right. They got it right every once in a while, and when they do get it right, I'm gonna bring that out here as well, okay? But I'm also gonna blow up a lot of your stupid ass myths, okay? I'm gonna blow up a lot of the bullshit that gets put in these shows and chick flick movies in general. Stuff that's just not realistic. It's not true. No guy would ever act that way. No guy would ever do that. And if they did do that, this is the way they would do it, not the way they're showing it on the show, okay? So I'm here to tell you the honest God truth. The guys, if you guys are watching this, you know goddamn well I'm telling you the truth, all right? I'm gonna tell you the stuff your boyfriend, your husband, your dad's not gonna tell you, okay? If you're a woman and you watch this, all right? So let's start off here. This is actually a lot in this episode. I'm going to try to get it done in one review here, but I might have to take 2 reviews. Just to give you a heads up. Okay, there's a lot of shit going on in this episode. Okay, this is season 3, episode 5. Okay, and then the name of the episode is called No Ifs, Ands, or Buts. Okay, so there's a lot going on here. So to get started, okay, Charlotte's out there dating some guy. Okay, we don't really know his name yet, or I forgot his name. But she's dating some guy, and he's a terrible kisser, okay? Instead of kissing her the way a normal human being does. Now, this guy looks like he's in his 30s, all right? Like maybe around Charlotte's age, okay? But at the end of the night, he's kissing her, but the way a normal human being kisses, with the lips, this guy's just going, he's like going all around the mouth, the nose, the chin, licking it like a fucking dog. If you've ever watched Grizzly Adams, right? Yeah. That's some old school shit right there. But I never watched Grizzly Adams, okay? But I remember the opening, okay? There's where we're being introduced to Grizzly Adams in the very opening credits, and there's a scene there where Grizzly Adams laying on his back, he's got that big beard and shit. This guy was lumbersexual before it was cool, right? And he passed away in 2015, my God, I'm sorry. But anyway, he's there, and he's with a deer. A fucking deer, okay? A fucking Bambi, okay? And he's petting it. The deer's licking him. Licking him on the fucking mouth. He's making out with a fucking deer. Oh my fucking God, it's disgusting. I can't believe they put that on a show, the intro to a fucking famous TV show. But they did. That's what this looked like. The guy was just fucking, okay? And I'm thinking to myself, okay, honestly, guy, I'm thinking to myself, hey, wrong lips, okay? You're supposed to do that down there, okay? You're not supposed to do that up here, okay? Well, Charlotte's just disgusted. She's totally disgusted. This guy, and she can't tell him that, of course. She can't tell him you're a terrible kisser, But that's what she's thinking. You can see it in her eyes, her face, But she does tell it to her girlfriends. Now I'm going to call bullshit on this, okay? Because this guy is not fucking 12 years old, okay? This guy looks like he's 33, 32. Okay, I'm pretty sure Charlotte's not the first woman he's ever kissed. And any guy who is a fucking bad kisser, okay, would have been told he's a bad kisser a long fucking time ago. Okay? The show does a lot of bullshit like this. You find out something terrible about the guy, and even though the guy's in his mid-30s, he is just now finding out about it. Okay? Like remember last season we had the guy that didn't know that that the women were faking their orgasms around him. Remember that one? Remember? Miranda had to explain how I've been faking it the whole time. He had no idea. He had no fucking clue. Remember the guy, James? That was Samantha's ex-boyfriend, the one with the little penis. He never knew he had a little penis until Samantha told him about it. And he's like, what, 38 years old? And he fucking didn't know he had a small penis? Are you fucking kidding me? You know, and that's what's going on again here. Okay, this guy does not realize, I guess he's never seen a movie. He's never seen a chick flick. He's never seen, you know, a man and a woman kiss each other ever, because he's doing it completely wrong. He doesn't realize he's doing it wrong. No woman has ever told him he's doing it wrong. Even Charlotte in this scene is not going to tell him he's doing it wrong. What the fuck? Someone would have told him this a long time ago. Okay, he wouldn't have made it to 32 years old and not know he's a fucking terrible kisser. He would not have made it that long. Some girl would have told him by now. Okay, so bullshit flag number one right there. Now, like I said, Charlotte's not going to tell him he sucks as a kisser, but she's going to tell all of her girlfriends, you know, because that's what happens on the show. So, of course, they're all, you know, having brunch or something. Whatever the fuck they're doing. They're all sitting down. Fucking, oh, yeah, they're at a restaurant. They're at a restaurant called Fusion. Okay, it's called Fusion. And, of course, Charlotte's talking about how the bad kisser and all that. Now, Fusion is this nice, like, new, trendy restaurant. I guess the owner, I don't know if she's the owner or just the head chef, but her name's Adina. She's a black woman, okay? And she's a chef. She comes over to their table, the girls' table. They're all there. Miranda, Carrie, Samantha, and Charlotte. They're all there. And they're all eating her food. And she's asking how they like the food. They like it. Okay, so we meet Adina. She's a nice looking, you know, attractive, you know, black woman. You know, she's a chef there. Okay. Her brother shows up, who's obviously black too. Okay. And Samantha meets her brother for the first time. His name is Siobhan Williams. And this guy's supposed to be like fucking like a P. Diddy stand-in, okay? Like a Puff Daddy guy. He's a record producer. He's got all this fucking bling, all this jewelry, necklace, earrings, you know, fucking all this shit, fucking rings, watches, you know, he's got all this fucking bling on. He's wearing a $5,000 suit. He's in the record industry. So think P. Diddy. Okay, I guess they're modeling after P. Diddy, but this is back when like when P. Diddy was dating J-Lo. Oh yeah, they dated. You didn't know that? Yeah, I remember. Okay, so like he's like some record producer, hip hop record producer. Okay, so he shows up there because Samantha totally fucking likes. He's got this Billy D. Williams vibe going on. Like I say, P. Diddy, you know. Okay, so anyway, he's there, and of course Samantha's flirting with him, you know, and he flirts with her too, which doesn't really make a lot of sense. Maybe he flirts with all the women he meets. I don't know. But he's kind of looking at Samantha like she's like the last, you know, glass of ice water in the fucking desert. And I don't buy it. And I'll get to that in a minute, okay? But to move along with the scene, okay? So he's there. They say hi to each other. They flirt. His name is Siobhan Williams, like I said. When they walk away, Samantha says, I got to get me some of that. Okay, which I guess was Ebonics back then. I mean, everybody says it now, which is kind of true. Once black people start saying it, then later on white people start saying it, then it just becomes a part of normal culture, you know, like, damn, and that's whacked, you know, and fucking Will Smith's, you know, hell nah. You know, I mean, that just shit, just like everybody says that shit now, you know. So, of course, Samantha says, like, I'm going to get me some of that. And Charlotte's like, oh, don't say that. That's black speak. That's offensive. And Miranda, you mean African-American speak? African-American? Okay, do you realize that Africa's not a fucking country, Miranda? It's a fucking continent. Okay? There's a lot of things in Africa besides black people, okay? What the fuck, man? You know, are you European American? No, you're not. You're white. Hey, all right. So fucking, all right. So that's all going on. That's why they start doing the Ebonics shit. Give me some of that, you know. And Charlotte says, that's rude. Blah, 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 whatever, yeah. Okay, moving right along. Stanford visits Carrie. He's knocking on the door. She's like, who is it? It's Mr. Right. So he comes in there. So Stanford talks to her and says, hey, listen, there's some beautiful man selling furniture downtown. We need to go see him. You know, I don't know why. You know, I guess they want to get some furniture. Carrie says, no, I'm not going to go over there. I don't feel like getting up. She's just sitting there smoking, you know. And I guess Stanford has a picture of him in the paper. I guess that's where he heard about it. It's in the neighborhood. He's selling furniture out of his store. And there's a picture of him in the paper. So she looks in and she's like, oh, okay, whatever, you know. And then Stanford's like, he's straight. She's like, okay, I'll give him up. So I guess she's pretty fucking thirsty. Now, here we're going into some territory here. Now, obviously, she's still not over big. The last guy that she fucked was it that politician? I don't fucking remember. It was somebody. Anyway, so she hasn't had much luck. All right, finding like stable guys. Okay, the politician. Oh yeah, sorry. The the bisexual guy. Yeah, right. So she hasn't had much luck with guys. So she sees this guy. Stanford tells her she's straight. So she immediately gets up. Okay. Now, this is a bad precursor here. Okay. And you know what I'm talking about. I've done this myself. Okay. Sometimes when you're in a bad relationship, okay, when you get out of a relationship and your feelings are hurt, you want to jump right into a new relationship. All right. Like immediately because you don't want to be alone. I see this more with women than I do with men, but it still happens to guys too. All right. Where you don't want to be alone. You're so used to having somebody there, now that person's not there anymore, okay, that you start making excuses for new people in your life to kind of put them up there when they haven't earned it yet, okay? Right now, Carrie is a girlfriend waiting to happen, okay? She's already been dating other guys. They have not worked out. She's getting frustrated. Now, she's not going to say this on the show, okay, but she's getting frustrated, and she's tired of being alone. Remember, she was with Big for a while. She wants that comfortability, okay? She wants that, what do you call it? That stabilization, you could call it, whatever, the comfort zone of being with somebody else, of not having to worry about meeting new people, all the time, having to look your best, having to be pretty all the time, having to be charming all the time, having to meet someone new all the time, having to go over your life story again all the time. She's getting frustrated with that, okay? So she's basically got the door open for a boyfriend, and whoever walks in that door is going to fit that bill. Okay, she's going to make that guy her boyfriend. Okay, guys, we do this too. Okay, mostly when we're younger, I think, and I used to do stuff like this too when I was younger. Like the best way to get over a relationship is to immediately start dating someone else, get a new girlfriend immediately. Without thinking about well, is this girlfriend material? Probably not. We can call it rebound, but it's been a while. Fucking Big's already married. He already got engaged and got married. So I wouldn't call it a rebound, okay, because it's not. But she's just basically like, okay, you know what? I'm tired. I'm frustrated with dating. I want to be in a relationship. I want to be in a relationship right now. Who's this guy? He's hot. He's fucking straight. Okay, boom. I'm going to go forward with him now. Hopefully he fits the bill, And I think that's where she is right now. So, because you could tell the desperation in her is like, okay, I need to get a boyfriend. I'm tired of this fucking single shit. I need a boyfriend right now. So that's what I'm thinking is going on here. Okay, so Stanford. Okay, so they go over there. They go over to his store, his shop, where he makes his own furniture. The man's name is Aiden. Aiden Shaw. Yes, this is the episode where we are introduced to Aiden, and this will not be the last time we see him. Oh my God! For all of you out there, this is Aiden. This is Aiden. We're now getting Mr. John Corbett, Mr. My Big Fat Greek Wedding, And then, of course, he was in Serendipity with Kate Beckinsale and John Cusack. And I'm so sick and tired of him getting cheated on. He always plays these guys that are getting cheated on all the fucking time. What the fuck? I know he's like 7 feet tall and shit, but fuck, why is he always getting cheated on, okay? But anyway, and yeah, he gets cheated on here too, but that's later. All right, so we got Aiden. Aiden is a good guy, all right? I like Aiden, okay? He is the good guy, okay? Aiden is basically what single moms want raise their sons to be when they grow up, okay? They look at Aiden and go, hey, son, when you become a grown-up, I want you to be just like him. He's perfect. He's respectful to women. He's honest. He's handsome. He's a hard worker. He's intelligent. He owns his own business. He's artistic and creative. He's a dog lover. He's faithful. He's healthy. He's health conscious. He doesn't sleep around. He has no kids out of wedlock. This is the kind of guy you want to grow up to be. Okay, this is what single moms teach their sons to be like. Okay, well, most single moms do. Okay, the only problem is the guys that actually grow up to be that get cheated on. So no, don't be like Aiden. Okay, don't be like Aiden. Okay, I'm gonna quote Vince Vaughn here. Don't be the fucking PG-13 guy. Don't be the PG-13 guy. That's what Aiden is. He's the PG-13 guy. You don't want to be him. You want to be the rated R guy. Okay? The guy's a little bit more mysterious, a little bit more dangerous. You don't really quite know what he's about. You think you got him locked in, but you don't. Kind of like Big. That's the guy you want to be. Don't be the fucking PG-13 guy. Don't be Aiden. All you fuckers out there, I know you were brainwashed to think this. I know this is what feminists tell you to think. This is what fucking single moms told you to think. This is what fucking chick flicks tell you to think. This is what fucking romance novels tell you to think. Okay? It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Look at the guys that did do that. Look what happened to them. They all got fucked over. And if you go this way, you will get fucked over too. Okay? There's no excitement in being vanilla. There's no excitement in being just a good guy. Being a good guy is not enough. You got to, instead of trying to make her happy, make yourself fucking happy. Make yourself happy and the women will come to you. Because when they realize that you don't need them, you're already got shit going on. You see what I mean? Don't try to turn yourself into the fucking vanilla. Don't try to turn yourself into a fucking generic, good guy, good job, good education, honest, loyal, faithful, dog lover, believes in God. Get the fuck out of here. You know what? That shit dries up pussy so fucking fast. Okay, so fucking fast, dude. You're gonna come home and she's gonna get filled out like an application. All right? And it's not gonna be by vanilla guys like you either. All right? So anyway, boom. Sorry. This is the first time we meet Aiden. I'm giving you the disclaimer right now. Moving right along. Okay, so anyway, he's there. And he flirts with her, and she pretends like she's there to meet him, but she pretends that she's not. Like, oh, really? This is your store? I had no idea, And then she lies and says that she's a designer or something. That way she can get a discount. But she decides to buy a chair with leather on it. He got the leather from a train or something. Who gives a shit? But he flirts with her. He grabs her hand. He has her touch the leather, which is kind of a bold, flirtatious move. So he's got guts. I'll give him credit for that. He's got guts. Most guys wouldn't touch a woman like that, Grab her hand to touch the leather. They wouldn't do that, but he does it, okay? So he's got guts. He has masculine aggressiveness, okay? Tender aggressiveness, which is a good thing to have. You want to have that, all right? So he does that. They start flirting with each other. He said, I got 2 questions for you. Number 1, where do I deliver this? And number 2, I would like to take you out to dinner. Get the fuck, bullshit flag number 2 right here. Bullshit fucking flag. Who the fuck asks a girl out to dinner like this, okay? This is like the 17th or 18th time we've seen this on the show. A man meets a woman within 1 minute. He says, hey, how about I take you out to dinner? What the fuck? Who the fuck does that? I was alive back then. That's not how we do it. We don't just meet a girl and then ask about to dinner. Are you fucking out of your mind? What if she wants to eat at a fucking Ruth Chris? That's fucking $250 for a first date with a woman you don't even fucking know? Fuck you. No. Fuck no. You don't do that. You talk. You meet for coffee. You get a phone number, email, whatever. Back then we were still doing phone numbers, all right? You call each other. You text each other. You got time to talk, whatever. You talk for about half an hour, 20 minutes, something like that, okay? You make a little small talk. You kind of get to know each other over the phone. If that goes well, hey, tell you what, how about we go get a bite to eat on Thursday, I was thinking some Italian food, blah, 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 Sound good? Okay, how about 8 o'clock? Is that good? Or how about 7:30? Would that be better? All right, 7:30 it is. Okay. All right, so I'll meet you over here, 7:30. Okay, see you Thursday night, all right? Hey, it was great talking to you tonight. Bye. That's how you do it, okay? You don't do it within 2 minutes of fucking meeting somebody. You don't ask them out to dinner. Who the fuck wants to go? Who the fuck does that anyway? I know it wasn't 2022 back then where nobody dates anymore. It's all hookup culture now. But even like today, I still wouldn't meet a girl and ask her out to dinner. Are you fucking out of your mind? I don't fucking know you. I'm gonna say, hey, why don't we even get some coffee? Let's get some coffee and talk for like 20 minutes tops. 20 minutes is enough time for me to know whether or not you and I are gonna click. All right? And it's enough time for you to know whether you and I are gonna click. All right? That way I didn't drop fucking $250 on a fucking lobster tail and a fucking 8-ounce filet mignon marbled, That way, and a fucking, a $200 bottle of wine. I didn't drop that on the first date to figure out that I don't fucking like you. Okay? No. Okay? So anyway, no, you don't know, guys don't do that, but of course on this show they do it all the time. I know why they're doing it, but I'm just pointing out it's not realistic. I've said this before in other reviews, okay? You don't just meet someone then ask them out to dinner, okay? Like right after that, okay? Everyone's doing that on this show. Mr. Cocky, fucking Bon Jovi, everybody fucking does that. You meet and you fucking ask them out to dinner within 2 minutes. Bull fucking shit. That doesn't fucking happen. Not in real life, all right? I mean, what kind of guy wants to invest all that on a woman he just fucking met? Okay? Anyway, you got to get to know the girl first. I mean, that's just my opinion. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but this is just how I see it, okay? All right, so that happens. He asked her at dinner. Okay, Steve. There's another guy there. I guess his name is Marty Middleston. He's gay. Before Carrie started talking to Aiden, they were trying to Stanford and Carrie were trying to goad each other to flirt because Stanford wants to flirt with the gay guy, Carrie wants to flirt with Aiden. So they kind of push each other to go flirt, and they do. So Stanford flirts with this guy named fucking Marty Middleston, and he's a gay guy, okay? And we'll get back to him later, okay? So it was 2 hookups, okay? It was Stanford and Carrie. All right. Meanwhile, Steve, Miranda comes home. Steve's there. He's all excited. He's in his workout gear. He's got a basketball in his hand. He's all excited because he got picked to do the free throw during halftime of the Knicks game. They have a contest, okay? I guess he entered the contest. He won. So he gets to do a free throw pass, 1 free throw pass during the halftime Knicks game, okay? 1 free throw pass. If he makes it, he gets $1 million, okay? And of course, he's talking about how great he is. Hey, I would be excited too, okay? If I got picked, but I would be practicing my fucking free throw. White man can't jump. I'd be practicing that shit over and over again. It's $1 million fucking dollars, okay? So he's excited. I'm excited for him, okay? I'm like, yeah. And of course, Miranda's like, huh? What free throw? What's that? Oh, stupid. Oh, God. He's all excited about it. He's trying to explain to her, but she doesn't give a shit. She don't give a fuck. This is something that excites her boyfriend. This is something that's important to her boyfriend. She don't give a fuck. She thinks it's stupid. It's fucking basketball. What the fuck? That's stupid. That's not important. So, and that's basically the attitude you get. But he does make her promise, okay, I'm going to practice next Saturday. Okay, can you watch me practice today? She's like, no, I'm busy doing important things. Okay, next Saturday then. Okay, I'll watch you practice next Saturday. He's like, don't worry, man, I'm going to get the $1 million, man. I'm really, really good. I'm fucking great. So he's really excited. And I'd be excited too, if he makes it, that's $1 million, shit. I'd be excited too. So she kind of blows him off. Like, she didn't give a fuck. And she'll, oh yeah, I'll see you next Saturday. Yeah, right. Okay. So anyway, so Carrie, she talks to Carrie about it. Carrie and Miranda are having fucking, I don't know what the fuck, they're eating fucking cupcakes, and it's fucking stupid. Steve was telling me about some fucking stupid free throw. He gets $1 million. Yeah, well, you know what, Miranda? I got a crush. Yeah, that's how they talk to each other, So Carrie tells her, I got a crush. And Miranda's like, oh, you mean like Big? No, Big wasn't a crush. He was a crash. You know what, Carrie? I haven't had a crush since Sean Cassidy. Sean Cassidy? Sean Cassidy? Met her on a Monday and my heartbeat rang. The do run, 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 the do run, run. Hey, the do run, 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 the do run, run. God damn it, I remember Sean Cassidy. I'm surprised she didn't say David Cassidy, his brother. I think I love you, so what am I so afraid of? I think I love you, I think I love you. Yeah, Partridge Family, yeah, his brother. Yeah. Hey, they brought up the Cassidys. I can't let that go unanswered. All right, their mom was Shirley Jones. Yeah, that was his real stepmom in real life. Yeah, Sean Cassidy was Shirley Jones's biological son, and Shirley Jones was David Cassidy's stepmother because she was married to his dad, Jack Cassidy. And Jack Cassidy, Shirley Jones left Jack Cassidy because he was fucking dudes. Yeah. Yes. Well, what do you expect, man? She better have been in musical theater. What do you expect? Okay, anyway, sorry, that's another topic. Okay, but anyway. So yeah, she said she likes Sean Cassidy. She hasn't had a crush since Sean Cassidy. And then she's like, and then Carrie says like, well, what about your boyfriend? She's like, oh yeah, I forgot about Steve. Yeah, you got a boyfriend, don't you? It's just so fucking disgusting. You know, when you're talking with your mouth open, and that's what they're doing in this scene. They're just fucking eating their fucking cupcakes. Crumbs and shit are going everywhere. They're their mouth. You see the food in their fucking mouth. It's just fucking stupid and gross. Like, who the fuck filmed this scene? This is fucking stupid. How can you talk about major plot points in the episode while you're stuffing your fucking face with cupcakes? Oh, God, I almost find it disrespectful to the audience. Like, what the fuck? I can barely understand what the fuck you're saying. You got cupcakes coming in out of your fucking mouth to feed your fat ass. Anyway, all right, moving right along. Okay, so yeah, so she forgot about her B. Of course she did, okay? And she explains that, you know, Steve wants to do this stupid free throw because it's stupid to her. You know, she says, that's dumb. You know, I would support, you know, he says that's his dream. That's not a real fucking dream. A real dream would be like if he did something with his life, like, you know, buy a bar or something. I support that, but fucking throwing a free throw, that's so fucking stupid and immature. He thinks he's a little kid. Oh my God, what the fuck am I doing with him? You know, that kind of thing. You know, typical Miranda shit, you know. She don't give a shit about her boyfriend. Okay, so meanwhile, we go back to Samantha. Now, Samantha's dating Siobhan now, the black guy. I told you, the record producer, brother with Adina, the owner of the restaurant the girls were at. And they go to a hip-hop club. So, of course, Samantha's the only white woman there. And I said woman, not girl, because Samantha's like 42 years old, okay? She's not a girl. She's not a groupie, okay? But she thinks she's a groupie, okay? Because she's dating this guy. She meets all of his hip-hop friends, and she doesn't understand what the fuck they're saying. You know, like I said, she's the only white girl there. Later on, they go back to her place, and they fuck. And she points out, like, where did you get those fabulous earrings? How is it you have better jewelry than I do? He's like, well, I got it at Tiffany's. Of course, Tiffany's. So the fucker shops at Tiffany's. Yeah, you're fucking mind. He's like the black Audrey Hepburn. What the fuck, man? Oh, well. Oh, well. So anyway, they end up having sex. Siobhan and her have sex, okay? Meanwhile, Carrie and Aiden, okay, I guess they were out on a date. We don't see the date, but we see them at her doorstep. Okay, you know, the steps to her in front of her apartment. So they're sitting there, you know, like always happens on the show. Okay. And he's got a dog, the dog named Pete. That's the dog that was humping her at the store. That's his dog, Pete, I guess is the dog's name. And she admits, while they're sitting there, she admits that she lied about not knowing who he was. You know, about not knowing that he owned the store. You know, she actually went there. She admits that she pretended to be a dealer or something so that she could get the discount. Okay. And he doesn't mind. He says it's okay, you know, but what does Carrie always do? And she pulls out her Marlboro lights and is about to light up. Well, actually, he does light up. She does light up. And he's looking at her, he's like, oh, you smoke. You know? And he doesn't like it. He doesn't like it. So she puts it out. She tries to go look for a mint. You know, I got a breath saver around here somewhere. You know, blah, blah, you know. And what do you call it? He tries to kiss her, but he can taste the cigarette. Like, you know, he's like, you know what? I got to tell you something, Carrie. I'm no offense. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings or nothing. I'm not trying to be a dick. But you know, I can't date a smoker. And you know what? I understand that. I didn't understand that back then because I used to smoke. I was smoked like Carrie back then. Maybe not as much as her, but I did smoke back then. But the girls I dated smoked too. Most of them did. And the ones that didn't, they didn't care if I smoked or not. No girl ever told me, "Oh, God, your breath is terrible." You know, none of them cared. But then again, I did date women that smoked too, so it didn't really matter. You know, back when I was young, yeah, I did stupid things like that. So I understand now. I mean, health is something, dude. You can't lose your health. Man, that's all you've got keeping you in this world is your health, okay? So you got, as the older you get, the more you want to protect it, okay? And I think back of that era, I was like, oh, God, I'm glad I don't smoke anymore. You know, not only did it stink, which I couldn't smell it because I smoked it every day. It was invisible to me. But just what it does to you, you know, it's not good for you at all. And I think about all the times I lit up. Now I see people that smoke and like, I don't want to be around them now. And I used to be the other way around. I used to be the guy, you know, like, what the fuck, dude? Just because I smoke doesn't mean I'm not a human being. You got to treat me like I have fucking leprosy or something, you know? That's the way I felt about people that didn't want to be around me because I smoked. And now I'm one of them people now. I'm like, no, I don't want to be around it. No. You know? So yeah, I can understand it, why women won't date smokers, you know, and why, you know, guys won't date smokers, you know, because, I mean, yeah, you can taste it. You can definitely taste it. You know, I've dated girls that smoke. When I quit smoking, I've dated girls that smoked, and yeah, you can taste it, okay? It's not the best taste in the world, you know, but oh well. I used to lie to myself. Oh, I'm smoking menthol, so my breath ain't that bad. No, it was bad. Okay, so yeah, so he doesn't want to be around her. So now she's upset. Her crush became crushed her. Yeah, because now she's judging herself, for being a smoker, right? So what does she do? She smokes some more by herself, and she writes in her article. She writes down what are the deal breakers. That's the thesis of this episode. What are the deal breakers? All right. So meanwhile, Charlotte goes back with that guy. I forgot I don't know what his name is, but Charlotte goes back with that guy, and the bad kisser. And before they kiss, she starts giving him pointers. Like, okay, now close your lips like this. Okay, now just kiss this part. Okay, now just kiss this part. Now move around like that. Okay, now slowly put your tongue in, just slowly. So she's basically giving him instructions on how to kiss. And once he starts getting excited, he just goes back to his blah, 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 blah. It's fucking Grizzly Adams and the deer kiss. And like, of course, she finally just pushes like, what the fuck? You're a terrible kisser. He keeps fucking up. She's like, you're a bad kisser. I can't do this shit anymore. He's like, but this is what I do. Is I kiss this way. He's like, no, it fucking sucks. Like I said, once again, I already raised the bullshit flag on this, but just calling it out again. Okay, look, if a guy sucks as a kisser, this is the way he kisses women. Okay, Charlotte cannot be the first woman to tell him this. Okay, someone in his past must have told him this already. Okay, and most guys, if a woman says that we suck at something, we're going to remember it and not do it again. Okay, that's how you learn. All right, you don't just fucking keep kissing women this way unless you want to stay a virgin. Women don't want to be kissed this way. That's how you learn about sex. You learn from doing. Women tell you what turns them on, and if it works, you do it on the next woman. And then she tells you it works, you do it on the next woman. You don't fucking, like the fact that this guy's like 30-something years old and does not realize he sucks as a kisser is bullshit. It would never happen in real life, okay? Any guy who sucks at kissing, okay, would have been told that already, and a normal person would have done something about it. All right. Way before Charlotte ever got there. All right. Moving right along. Okay, Stanford and Marty, the gay guy he met at Aiden's shop, okay, they go back to his place to, gay sex, which is sex. It's sex. Okay, I just don't want to dwell on it. Anyway, so you want to talk about a queen, all right? They get there, and he's got dolls. All sorts of these dolls on his bed, okay? Like these porcelain dolls. Like, I guess it costs a lot of money. But he's got, and they're all queens of something. They got a queen of Scott, a queen of Siam, queen of Scotland. He's got queens all over the fucking bed. Hey, some people are into this shit, man. Some people are into this stuff. I'm not going to judge anybody. I can't judge anybody. I mean, if you can't see it, but if you look over here, I got my fucking Transformers collection over there. Okay, so I'm no better. I don't have it on my bed, but I have it up there, on top of the shelf on display. So, yeah, I'm not judging. This guy collects dolls. He collects little porcelain dolls. Oh, well, that's his thing, But they can't have sex until they move all the dolls off the bed. And you can't just move the dolls. Okay, you can't put them on the floor. They go on a mantle. They go on a chair. Like, he tells Stanford where they all go. Okay, and you got to treat them like they're real babies. Like, So Stanford's like, oh God, this guy really is like gayer than me. Much of a queen. Is he really that much of a queen? Maybe he is. I don't know. Anyway, so get back to Samantha and Siobhan. Okay, so they're there. They're out on a date again. They're back at the restaurant at Adina, at Siobhan's sister's restaurant. And he gets up to go do something. Adina sits down, asks her about the food. And then she talks to Samantha about what she really wants to talk to her about. She says, like, I don't want you to see my brother. I don't like you to see my brother, okay? And Samantha's like, oh, well, we're just, we're just, first of all, it's none of your business if I'm seeing your brother. And, we're just fucking. And she's like, well, I don't like it. And I have to say, my brother listens to me. I don't want him to date because you're white. I don't want him dating a white girl. Okay, now, my brother. Okay, my brother, my approval means everything to my brother. He needs my approval. And you're white. Okay, and I don't want my brother dating a white woman. Now, Samantha starts doing something that I've never really seen her do on the show. Samantha starts defending her relationship with Siobhan, okay? Which is something I've never seen her do. Maybe she did it with James, the guy with the little penis. But, you know, because whenever Samantha fucks him, we never see him again, okay? But with Siobhan, she starts talking to Adina as if her and Siobhan are dating. You know, she starts telling him how, hey, I like going out with him. I like dating him. He likes dating me. You know, we're great together in bed. You know, I'm having a great time with him. I want to keep seeing him. And you have no right to tell me I can't just because I'm white. You can't diss me that way. Hey. Yeah. Wow. Now, here's the thing. When the fuck did Samantha start having relationships? Okay? Like, what the fuck? Like, okay, she's fucking this guy, but now she's defending her relationship? This guy's not going to last. He's just another fuck for her. You know? But the fact that the sister don't like it, now all of a sudden she's turning her fuck into something more. You see what I mean? She's making him out to be better than he really is in order to justify, or maybe just to spite fucking Adina. Adina don't want her brother dating a white girl. You know? She don't like it, and she has influence over her brother. And Samantha's like, oh, well, if you're going to tell me I can't, then I'm just going to date him even more. You know? So it's just a tug of war here going on. And it's stupid. It honestly got stupid. You know? But hey, Samantha has something to prove to Adina. Like, you can't tell me who I can and cannot fuck. If I want to fuck your brother, I'm going to fuck your brother. And ain't nothing you can do about it. In fact, because you got in my face, I'm going to fuck him some more. You know, basically that's what's going on here. Because Samantha was about to leave. Adina basically told her off. Like, I don't want you to see my brother. Get the fuck out of here. And Samantha got up and she walked away and she stopped, turned around, and came right back to the fucking table and got in Adina's face. You don't fucking tell me who I fuck and who I cannot fuck. All right? Good for you, Samantha. Nobody has the right to tell you who you can and cannot fuck. Nobody. Not me, not her. Nobody. Nobody has the right to tell you who you can and cannot date. Absolutely. You know? And if she wants to fuck him, she has every right to fuck him. Okay? No, nobody say nothing fucking different about that. Okay? And if Adina's got a problem with her because she's white, then she's a fucking racist. Yeah, I said it. She's a fucking racist then. All right? Everyone has the right to date whoever the fuck they want. You can't tell anyone who they can and cannot date. So yeah, if somebody told me, you know, you can't date her because you're Mexican, fuck you. I'm going to date her anyway. Anyway, okay, moving right along. So Samantha talks to the girls, you know, and she says something about it. They made a little dick joke. Oh, he has a big black, and Charlotte's like, yeah, he's got a big black dick. I know. And she's like, I was going to say a big heart, but yeah, he's got that too. Okay. All right, folks, I am going to end this review right now. This is going to be part 1. So much going on in this episode. I mean, I took a lot of notes. This is like a longer than normal episode, okay? So I'm going to finish the review in part 2. So thank you for watching for this long, and I will see you in just a moment.